We all knew winter was going to be brutal for the Duttons, but no one expected it to be this deadly. Season 2, Episode 2 took things to an entirely new level. Freezing temperatures, deadly predators, and a storm that pushed our characters to their limits. Kara already had to deal with a mountain lion in Episode 1, and now Elizabeth has been bitten by a wolf, while Jacob and his cowboys are stranded in a blizzard. And to top it all off, Whitfield is thriving in the chaos, because of course he is. That man knows how to turn disaster into opportunity. Episode 2 was absolute chaos, intense, unpredictable, and the kind of storytelling that leaves you craving more. And now Episode 3, titled Wrap Thee in Terror, already sounds like another nightmare in the making. The official synopsis: Alexandra faces trouble while traveling alone, making new enemies along the way, while Father Renaud and Marshal Kent close in on Tiana. That's not much to go on, but it's more than enough to tell us that things are only going to get worse. Let's talk about the dangers ahead. Kara barely survived a mountain lion and a wolf. What's next? A full-grown grizzly? And Elizabeth? Ever since she decided to marry Jack, her life has been one disaster after another. She lost her father, left behind everything she knew, suffered a miscarriage, and now she's been bitten by a wolf. At this point, I swear Taylor Sheridan is just throwing every near-death scenario at her to see if she makes it. So the real question is, who has a better chance of surviving? Alex or Elizabeth? Because, honestly, it's not looking good for either of them. That said, I don't think we'll see much of Elizabeth in Episode 3, aside from maybe a confrontation with Jack. But Alex? The synopsis says she runs into trouble while traveling alone, and we've already seen clips of her being captured. Later, we see her running, disheveled, desperate, so whatever happens to her in this episode is not going to be good. I think this is the episode where she fights for her life, doing whatever it takes to reach Spencer. Will she have to kill someone? Maybe. But one thing's for sure, she's not turning back now, and being pregnant means she'll stop at nothing to survive. Speaking of Spencer, what happened to him in Episode 2 was wild. He meets Luca's brother, Maso, who wants to reward him for saving Luca's life. But when Spencer tries to leave, Maso takes it personally and has his men beat him to a pulp. And for what? In the end, Maso still gives him a task, a gun, and money. That whole sequence could have gone down so much smoother. But hey, drama is drama. Now Spencer is in Galveston, and guess who else is still in Texas? Tiana. I have a strong feeling that Episode 3 might finally be the moment their paths cross. And honestly, it's about time. Let's break this down. Tiana's father left to track that cowboy they ran into, leaving her alone with Pete. And let's be real, this is 1923. Anything could happen. Maybe her father never. Another theory. Father Renaud and Marshal Kent are closing in. If they get too close, Spencer might actually be the one to step in and save Tiana. That could be the beginning of their connection. And let's be honest, it would make for an incredible moment. So what do you think? Is Episode 3 finally when Spencer and Tiana meet? Will their first encounter be hostile, or could Spencer turn out to be her unexpected savior? And one more thing. I still can't believe how ridiculously easy it was to change that judge's mind with a single threat. But hey, it worked. Now, with Zane and his family moving in with the Duttons, things are shifting. But surviving that brutal blizzard won't be easy, especially since their horses are gone. If anyone can find a way back to the ranch in one piece, it's them. But do you think they'll make it, or is more trouble waiting for them? Now, let's talk about Whitfield and Banner. In Episode 2, Whitfield watches Norwegian men skiing, and boom, he gets another big idea. The guy sees dollar signs everywhere. His business mind never stops working, and I'm betting in Episode 3, he'll be cooking up yet another scheme, probably at the Duttons' expense. As for Banner, oh man, he's scared. He's finally realizing that Whitfield isn't just ruthless, he's calculating. Banner is just a pawn in his game, and I wouldn't be surprised if, in episode 3, he starts looking for a way out. But let's be real, once Whitfield's got his hooks in you, there's no escape. So here's the question. Does Banner stick it out with Whitfield, or could he actually turn on him and side with the Duttons before the season ends? Or is it already too late for him? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I need to hear what you think. And after that, don't forget to subscribe and check out this next video.